This is an ISE special. My name is Tim Albright. I am your host. We are previewing Integrated Systems Europe 2018, which comes your way February 6th through the 9th. What we're doing is we're interviewing folks who are exhibiting at the show. And with us today from Metra is Brent McCall. How are you, sir?
I am well, sir, and thank you for having me on this wonderful Wednesday.
Yes, it's Wednesday. A couple weeks out from the show, and you guys, before I forget, you guys are in Hall 1Q, as in Queen 65, Hall 1Q65. If someone isn't familiar with Metra Home Theater, as they're walking through Hall 1, what are they going to find when they walk into your stand?
Our main focus, honestly, is HDMI. We have been dealing with HDMI and its problems since the inception of HDMI. This year, my display is set up to show the differences between cables, fiber, and extenders to see what to expect. One of the things, there's lots of options to go over Cat5, cables, and fiber, and what works for a job and what is the best solution for a job. So I've actually got two panels set up to show you the differences between a Category 5 extender, a copper cable, a fiber cable, to see which is the best answer for your application. It's not a versus. I love marketing. It's like this versus this. It isn't. They're all valid options. It's just which one works for your job and your client. We also have all the accessories a person would need. I'm a custom integrator. The guys that work with me, my other developer, does a lot of DIY and custom integration. So we design our own television mounts. We design our HDMI products. We build a lot of items right here in the United States that fix HDMI issues. These are the things we do to make life better for an integrator, whether it's custom or residential.
What are some of the more common ones, especially now that HDMI is evolving with the new spec? What are some of the main, more common issues that folks are going to be able to solve?
One of the biggest issues we're seeing is over the TMDS voltage. HDMI is a little interesting in that the display side of the system is responsible for powering the output of the source side. So current and voltage travel backwards down the HDMI cable. And TVs, in order to cut costs, pick a brand, any brand, are putting smaller and smaller power supplies in. And the higher the bandwidth gets, the more current you need to run its processor. Because really all it is a light switch, on and off ones and zeros that moves very quickly. And is bandwidth 4K, high definition, HDR, 10-bit, 12-bit color, those light switches are flicking a whole lot faster, so they're drawing more power and more current. As the cables gets longer, there's a certain amount of current loss, just over copper. And fiber has its own issues in relation to this. So we have devices that fix these problems to make sure the source is properly supported, to make sure the thresholds are breached so you've got enough current and enough voltage, and the correct impedance is there, and the correct rise time is there on the EDID. So you've got audio, you've got the HDR, you've got the 4K. And if you've got an Xbox One X, you need to be able to support 21 gigabits of data to support 444 on the new games like Forza 7. So you've got to push a lot down that pipe.
Good night. All right.
It's only going to get more exciting.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, we are just coming off of CES, and multiple display manufacturers were not just showing 4K. There was a couple that were pushing into 8K as well. And by the time we get there, and by the time HDMI gets there, there's going to be even more issues with trying to support the bandwidth that needs to be pushed down those cables.
Absolutely, and distances are getting shorter and shorter, so you have to start planning. Our estimate is that to support 48 gig, you're going to be able to go maybe 9 feet or 3 meters without active restoration. That's, if you got your source and display on the same credenza, life is good. But in custom or in the industrial world where you're doing projection systems, meeting rooms, restaurants, you're not going to go 3 feet. You're going to go 40, 50, 80, 100 feet or more. So there's a lot to deal with as this bandwidth increases. And nobody wants to support 1080p anymore, understandably. Even on the iPad, it's 4K on YouTube now.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. You might go 3 feet within the rack, but once it leaves the rack, right, it's you're pushing 50, 100, sometimes 200 feet. So, all right. Mr. Brent McCall, you guys are in Hall 1, Q65. You can go by and see Metra Home Theater. If somebody is not attending ISE, but they want to see what you guys come out with that week, how do they follow along with you?
MetraHomeTheater.com, online, Facebook, Metra Home Theater, YouTube, Metra Home Theater. We have Twitter and Instagram accounts, I'm also told. All that information is available on the Metra Home Theater website, as well as a tremendous amount of training videos on the YouTube Metra Home Theater site talking about HDMI and the problems that are related to it and all the other products that we carry to make installation life just a little easier.
All right, very good. Metra Home Theater. Brent McCall, thank you so much. For more information about us, you can find us at AVNation.tv. AVNation.tv, you can find this program. You can watch our other pre-ISE interviews or follow along as we go to Amsterdam ourselves, February 6th through the 9th, as we hit the show floor and bring you all of the latest and greatest in both pro and residential audio visual. So all that and more at AVNation.tv, AVNation.tv.